Welcome back to Soft Spoken Playthrough of Hollow Knight. On the last episode, we defeated Hornet and we got a new charm, I think. Yeah, we got Gathering Swarm and got a Mask Shard. And our dash, of course. We'll see where today takes us. I don't really have a plan. I have a plan for today, so we're just gonna, I guess, continue past where I almost wasn't gonna record tonight because it is 2 in the morning, but I didn't wanna be too lazy. I guess if you can really call it that lazy, it's more so neglect. I always think about things I want to talk about after or throughout the day, and then I forget about them when I start recording because I guess I just get all anxious and choked up, but it's my own anxiety that I have. But I think I make okay content so far. Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I planned to offer greetings, though figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Your nail looks a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Hollowness is perfect for vigilant explorers like us, so tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert, or you're dead. Well said, Coral. Well said. I think I'm gonna keep this series mostly unedited, partly because I don't really have good editing software, and I kind of like the charm of unedited playthroughs. That being said, I don't know how long that's gonna keep up, because I don't want episodes to be too long. I want them to be just long enough so that you can watch them and not get too bored, but also Hollow Knight's a pretty big game, and I kind of fear that a lot of the game can be taken up for me just running around or die to a boss or something a bunch of times, and I don't want it to get boring, so maybe episodes will get longer, maybe I'll start cutting things down a little bit. I'm not too sure what I want to do yet, but I'll figure it out. Dash is so nice. But I hope everybody that's watching this, it's pretty okay so far. I'm certainly happy with it. I still hate hearing my own voice. That's always a problem I've had. I assume most people do as well, but I absolutely hate hearing my own voice. Over like a phone call or a microphone or recording, whatever. I absolutely hate hearing it. But when I hear it, just normally, I think my voice sounds pretty nice. Honestly, one of my dreams while I was in high school was to be a voice actor, honestly. It's always been a really interesting profession to me. Because your face isn't very well known, but your voice is, so you can be out somewhere and somebody will notice you for your voice. They most likely won't know your name, but they'll know your voice and they'll say like the character you play or whatever. And I don't know. I thought that was pretty. I think that's pretty cool. I might still look into it, but one problem I have with it is that to start out, it's best to start with free work doing things like it's a lot of weird free jobs that to get some experience, you know, to get a proper word would be to get a portfolio. From moss and leaf our life is drawn, while it grows upon the path we shall never wilt. But anyways, yeah, voice acting has always been a really interesting field, I think. And I have a lot of respect for voice actors, especially ones that can make their voice change so much that they're not even recognizable from other characters that they play. Like the voice actor for Sasuke from Naruto, he voiced a lot of the NPCs in Fallout New Vegas, and it's very easy to tell. At least for me. One of my friends said that he never had a knack for hearing people's voices, but I seem to. I can notice it pretty easily. Like I said before, I do watch a lot of anime. Well, not a lot. I watch a decent amount, and I'm able to notice. I'm able to notice Dio's voice actor with pretty much every character he plays. Takehito Koyasu's voice actor. Even when the characters that the character he plays, even if they are a good character, still, I just can't shake the look of Dio, you know? I think it's really cool that just from some guy who does a voice can have that big of an impact. Have that big of an impact on whole, like, I guess, whole scene of, what am I trying to say? I'm getting lost in my... I think it's very interesting how he portrayed Dio, that it stuck with me. Sorry. I'm pretty tired, and I didn't have too much to eat today, so I'm a bit exhausted. Gladly I have no class tomorrow, so I have to but I am going for coffee. Or maybe tea, whatever I decide to have. I know there's a lot of people in the world that kind of live and die by either coffee or tea, and usually don't enjoy both, but I absolutely love both. I have my own couple types of tea that I bought from this company called the Spice and Tea Exchange. They have like hundreds, if not thousands, of different teas and spices, as the name implies. A bunch of my friends bought a lot of their stuff too, and their teas are phenomenal. I think my favorite one that they have is their my favorite one that they have is probably their Earl Grey morning tea. Or is it Earl Grey? Oh man, I don't even remember what it's called. Totally blanking right now. But it's so sweet. It's like sweet and natural tasting, and it just looks cool. There's like a bunch of some blue color and red color in it, and it has I think dried orange peels, so you get a little bit of a fruity addition onto it. Oh, it's great. I don't want to be here yet. What's that other tea? Cannot remember. massive moss charger. Definitely one of the hardest bosses in the game. So hard. Definitely deserves to be on the. I kind of like the boss. Kind of cute. That's about it. Takes longer to kill one of the small ones though than it does to kill it. Another one of those teas that it's a gray cream black tea or something like that. That's cool. Another one I have is a Chinese black tea called Golden Monkey Tea. It's very good. It's a bit stronger, but it is very tasty. Very tasty. Sencha Superior. That's it. Japanese green tea. Sencha Superior. That's probably my favorite. Kind of tastes like grass, but it's a good tasting grass. it tastes pretty good. At least I think it does. Especially steeping it for a second or third time like overnight and it's in the fridge. Takes away, it mutes a lot of the heavy grassy notes and just leaves it a smooth natural flavor. And I usually don't drink, I don't drink any tea. I don't take any tea. Anything just itself. I usually don't put sugar or cream. Maybe if I'm sick, I use honey, cinnamon, cinnamon, and something else. It was a remedy that one of my friends' moms sold me. It's a lot of stuff to help clear or soothe a sore throat. It's like a home remedy for being sick, I guess, for lack of better terms. Yeah, I am enjoying it. And the one coffee place, like I mentioned, the coffee place I'm going to tomorrow. They don't have just coffee, they also have teas. One special, I don't remember if I talked about this, I totally could have talked about this and I could just be repeating myself. One of the flavors they have. It's a special for this time of the year. Excuse me. It's called an apple pie chai. Absolutely. It's spicy, not like hot spicy, but it tastes like it's full of spice because it is. It's spicy, fruity, sweet, natural. One of my favorite drinks. We are entering Canyon now. This dark gate kept me stuck here for so long on my first playthrough. I thought there was some easy way to get through it or something secret that you had to do to get through it, and I just bashed my face on it like forever. Bashing my face off of it using one of the upgrades you get later on. I guess I don't know. Items you get later on, thinking that would work. Of course it didn't. So dumb. I don't know why I thought that would work, but I did. Some comforting news is that the semester is going to be ending soon. There's only about a month left. Just tired of the semester. I should only have one more to go after this, so pretty much only like 6 more tests in total, and they're done for this semester. and also have to write 2 papers, even though I'm not in a field that usually writes a lot of papers. I guess I shouldn't complain. It could be harder. It could be a lot harder. Here yet. To the Celeste controls. Tomorrow, D&D actually. I'm interested if anybody else is I'm interested if you play D&D because I have a lot of fun playing. We're currently doing a book campaign, doing Icewind Dale. And it kind of sucks. It's like Curse of Strahd, but even worse. We did Curse of Strahd in our last campaign. It took us about a year, and then right at the end, pretty much, we ended up destroying the Tome of Strahd. We completely destroyed the Tome of Strahd. By I think we vaporized it with a fireball or something, or just set it on fire, trying to make a plan to bait it. Strahd and his vampires at the Abbey or something. I don't exactly remember. Yeah, after a year, everybody kind of wanted to stop playing. Well, not everybody, but half of our party wanted to stop playing. Hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run till you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you'd considered opening an account. Yeah, we'll make an account. I'm probably not going to deposit anything yet. You're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your geo's safe within my vault. Now let's do some banking. Goodbye then. Stay safe. I don't have to deposit anything yet. It's D&D is a ton of fun, if not a little bit difficult sometimes. Isn't this something I not expected to discover? So huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hellenist must have been an impressive lot. Building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. Imagine this place at its time. Hordes of bugs traveling about the kingdom, stag bells ringing the station, bustling with activity and life. Now only our like even know it exists. It's a special thing, I suppose, to cherish these sites even in their decay. Is it that? Just faintly, you can still hear the echo of the bells. And if you didn't know, you can. If you turn up the game's volume, wait. That's really quiet, but there you can hear the echoes of the bells and the people talking, which is really cool, I think. Yeah, D&D being difficult, it's not necessarily the game itself that's being difficult, sometimes it's the people you play with that are difficult. I certainly enjoy it, if not being a little difficult with having 4 organizations of people watching you and having to worry about a demon, having to worry about a demigoddess, and having to worry about basically 2 armies of wizards that want nothing more than to kill you. It's just so, especially. My short friend, you've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I'd suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I braved their caves, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them to turn violent. There's a potent odor about these caverns. Far worse for me, I suspect. My trunk is quite sensitive for it, as you don't seem to possess a scent organ of any kind. Is it that you cannot smell at all? Being an an oath of devotion paladin, having to always tell the truth kind of sucks. Believe it or not. If you're working with people that are dealing with demons and such, they're dealing with demons and killing people, I'm not really allowed to say that I'm not who I am, even though I got away with it before. Kind of been cracking down on the whole paladin oath thing, which I never really followed in our past campaign. Yeah, that was wrong of me, but it made for some interesting experiences. Now I have to abide by the rules, of course, as always. It's not even my friends being rules lawyers, it's how the game, it's my fault, it's how the game is supposed to be played, and I should definitely be abiding by my rules as a paladin. I did start playing before I had really any knowledge of D&D. Heck, my first campaign pretty much ever that lasted longer than 2 sessions, I played a custom sorcerer class. And believe it or not, having no knowledge about how D&D works and being put on a caster class kinda sucks. I had all these abilities, I didn't know what they did, they were totally broken. It's like totally unreasonable, shouldn't ever be in the game. Broken. But it was fun. In that first campaign I was able to, because once again, because I like anime, my character, I was a druid at first, but I thought druids were like summoners. Turns out they're not like summoners. Anybody that has a little bit of D&D knowledge knows that druids are not summoners. They transform into giant beasts or what have you. We'll take care of this later. They transform into giant beasts and tear everything from them. So I changed my class to a custom pyromancer class and had a bunch of really, really powerful spells, like a great spell list, a ton of offensive spells, and all these features that would instantly cause anyone you choose to save on a given saving throw if your spell hits them, and instead of taking half damage, they take no damage. Heal enemies based on the amount of fire damage you do. Is absolutely insane. But I was dumb and didn't know how it worked, so yeah. that's about that. But it's still a ton of fun. Oh, come and search your treats, have you? I chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I found it only in this station, and the taste is just divine. This place must once have been quite the hub, built at the border between 2 lands. That misty drop to one side, and those bulbous growths another. Neither place seems particularly welcoming. So while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. Feel free to stop by any time, though I do like the quiet in the station. A little company is always good for one's health. I always look forward to the next session of D&D after the one's already ended. Well, I suppose now's a good time to wrap up. Let's see, what do we cover today? Made it through Greenpath. Let's see, made it through Greenpath. We got down here to the Fungal Wastes and went through Fog Canyon. It's a decent amount of progress for now. thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.